Alright guys, what's up? It's your boy CrazeMaze98, aka Nicholas Morales, founder of the EHG community. I'm doing another podcast episode, but this is sort of a different podcast episode. I'm doing something in regards to defending someone who is actually a YouTuber that I actually subscribe to and I personally like, especially with some of the content he has. Just to let you know that I'm doing this on my own choice. I'm doing this on my own will. Nobody has asked me to do anything. I have not got calls or anything, or no messages or anything from anybody. This is a video that I'm doing this because of the fact that this is shit that usually happens on a day-to-day basis when it comes to Overwatch community, and then now it gets a little bit worse on other platforms like Facebook. You got it on on Reddit, you got it on different things like the forums on Overwatch, and it gets very, very bad. And so let me go ahead and just put this up a little bit. So with this right now, there is a post, like a little post right here, where I'm gonna put it full screen. I'm gonna read it to you right now at the moment, and with that, let me see if I can zoom it in, because it's kind of funny how somebody would do something this stupid. So let me see what I got for something like this. So let's go and let's see what I could do here. So we're going back. Okay. So here's the post that it was about. It was about a YouTuber named FTKComputer that I actually subscribe to. I actually like his channel. You see it right here. I'm actually like his videos. I'm subscribed to his channel. I get notifications every time when he does a video and everything like that, because I like sometimes seeing his gameplay as playing as Symmetra, as playing Moira, as playing as other characters. Like I've seen him play Sigma as of recently. It's actually pretty cool. Definitely take a look at his channel. By all means, go to his channel. Make sure to subscribe to his channel. And I'm doing this only because I felt like this was the right thing to do. I feel like this is a thing that I should be able to help out with, something that maybe I could be able to do something in regards to making a big change in someone's life, or maybe try to go ahead and make a big difference in this. So this is a post on Reddit, and it's about in an area which is called Symmetra mains. And with that, it was a person that literally put up a whole thing where he says, "Am I the only one who dislikes FTKComputer?" Now, if you guys go ahead and check out his channel right now, FTKComputer actually had made a rebuttal video, 2 of them. And with that, I was just watching that within a couple of minutes ago, and I was watching the whole thing. And by all means, go ahead and take a look at that video, what he says. But let me just go ahead and give a little outlook of it. So let me read what this person said. "I used to watch his stuff until I started to climb in comp and started noticing a lot of patterns and issues in his gameplays once my game sense started to get better. He constantly complains about throwers and toxicity keeping him out of Masters and GM, when the reality is he just doesn't have the mechanics or game sense to survive up there. The countless times I've heard auto cues in his videos and he ignored them and died because of it were far too much. Excuse me. It doesn't help that his fans are vicious and attack anyone who tries to critique his gameplay and give him pointers, nor does it help that he completely ignores said comments as well. I'm just tired of people trying to put him on the same level as Stevo, Lumi, Hoshi, and Allen. He is nowhere near as skilled as they are, and it's irritating." Now, let me put a little rebuttal into that person, okay? So, I follow his video. Every time when he comes up with a video, every time when he comes up with something, I go ahead, I get a notification. I have it right there in the bell. I have everything set up. Now, my problem with what this person is saying is absolutely ridiculous. I think what this person is saying is that absolutely false. I think this person has not really looked at his channel as a person who is subscribed to his channel and goes ahead and takes a look at his videos. From the beginning, when I started actually following his channel, there were major amount of videos of people throwing his matches just because of who he was, and they actually recognize him. They would throw his matches because he's a Symmetra main. They would throw his matches because he was playing other characters here and there. And even it would get to a point where people will end up starting doing things like sexist, racial slurs, or even get into a massive toxic area where they would even report him for even just playing who he likes to play. And it's ridiculous now because the Overwatch community has become so bad that it's just gotten to that point. And now the thing is, with certain things that this person is saying is absolutely like, is ridiculous. It's like, I used to watch his stuff until I started to climb in comp and started noticing a lot of patterns and issues in his gameplay. Once my game sense started to get better. Like, he constantly complains about throwers and toxicity keeping him out of masters and GM, when the reality is he just doesn't have the mechanics or game sense to survive up there. That's where you're wrong. So let me put this, as I said, I watch his videos. I've watched like a lot of the videos when he was playing, where before the Symmetra change, when he was playing things like, like from the beginning, and he started off on a low rank. Now, the issue is with that is like, when you play like certain characters in this game, people will get on you. People will be like, oh, why are you playing Hanzo, man? Why are you playing Widow, man? Why are you playing Symmetra, man? Why are you playing Torbjorn, man? It's like, it's absolutely ridiculous that it gets to that point. When it gets to that point, people tend to like get really stupid, and people tend to get really toxic on that point. Now, if you guys go to my channel and you see my videos on Overwatch, I have toxic videos here and there where people are massively toxic to me. I could be very toxic at times, because certain things don't go properly right, or sometimes I'm constantly getting killed. Sometimes I can get a little salty here and there. Yeah, I that can happen to me. I'm not gonna lie, but the thing is, when it comes to like certain things like people being toxic or throwing a match, is absolutely horrendous. When it comes to FTKComputer, it's been happening on a day-to-day basis. It's been happening constantly. It's been happening here and there, especially with constant like seasons. And especially, as I said, he's been a Symmetra main, and then he's been a Moira main. He does a Sombra main. And then I've seen him play Sigma recently. And with that, even people hated when he played Sombra. Now, when this person just got on the actual Reddit post, I just don't think this person had the knowledge or actually seen all the videos that he had. It's been absolutely ridiculous. Now, the countless times I've heard audio cues in his videos, he'd ignore them and die because it were for too much. Excuse me, sorry, I'm not reading that properly. The countless times I've heard audio cues in his videos, he'd ignore them and die because of it were far too much. Like, there's no capability of where he's actually trying to die on purpose. He's not trying to die on purpose where he's trying to get himself lowered into a GM or lowered into Masters. He's trying to like literally stay in those areas where he could be in there. And there's not really that many Symmetra mains. So that's why a lot of people get his views. I think it's because this person has a little bit of a jealousy complex. Like, he has this idea that, FTK is not this, FTK is not that. I don't think FTK is like really trying to do anything but just to provide the good content, which he has been doing on a day-to-day basis. He's been doing as much as he could. And with that, I don't understand why people get to that point. Where people get to that point to go ahead and send false reports, literally just berate him on the chat and throw his matches. It's been happening on a day-to-day basis, especially with some people like, oh, your FTKComputer, dude, I was on your video when you calling me saying that I was toxic. Watch, I'm gonna throw your game now. That's what some people have done. It doesn't help that his fans are vicious and attack anyone who tries to critique his gameplay and give him pointers. So what makes you think your pointers are the best choice to go for? Because the thing is, people will go ahead and counter your pointer with another pointer, and they're all different types of pointers that he's trying to listen to. So with that, he is taking all that into into the mind, and he's actually thinking about what people are saying. But the problem is how you're saying it and what you bring it out to is a way that he's not gonna listen to you. Because I've had this a couple of times where some people have been blatantly, I would say blatantly, toxic on my chat. There was a point I literally had to block them off. It's like when it comes to stuff like that, you will cause a lot of drama, and that will cause a lot of drama in the comments areas. Yeah, you're gonna get blocked off. It's not critique, it's not advice when you're literally making them feel bad or trying to berate them or try to lower them down, where you should be uplifting those YouTubers who you like. And it's absolutely ridiculous. Now, when it says something like, "Oh, the fans are vicious and attack anyone who tries to critique," if you're trying to critique and people see it as an attack, then you're attacking them. Your idea of critique and what other people's idea of critique is completely different. You know, if I could go ahead, let's say FTK wanted pointers, right? And then I got an idea. I'll be like, "Yo, hey, maybe we should start like doing a little bit more hacking on the tanks or hacking on the supports, because with that, some people will stop, like Velucio, he will stop running on walls. He won't be able to heal that well. He won't be able to switch. Anna won't be able to put her sleep dart and all that grenades, and then that will be a little bit more of a kill stance where you can actually take him out real quick." And then he'll be like, "Okay, that's good." But on the other side, there's like there's like another guy, Bumblefuck McThrows a game. He will go ahead and say something like, "Oh, you know what? No, dude, you just suck. You have to change the way you play. Maybe change the character. Play as Genji, play as this." That's not critique. That's not critique. That doesn't help the guy get better. If you wanted that, it doesn't change the fact that he gets better. It's really ridiculous. Nor does it help that he completely ignores said comments as well. The thing is, when it comes to the comments, he's very on the comments. He's on the comments because of the fact that most of the comments he reads, he likes. Some of the comments that he doesn't like, he doesn't like. He won't like it. He sees the comments. He sees the comments that people are putting in. He sees the comments that people are trying to give on his videos, and with that, he's actually responding back. I'm taking a look at it right now. Like, I will go right now to let's say right here, our team. Let's go down here. You see, liked. A lot of people have like all these comments here, where some of them he actually has people, talking with him. He has people speaking with him. Even right now for the videos with some of the Reddits right here, he has something like here, like he's reading these. You see, read these, read this, read this, read this, read this. You see, even some of the comments he's not even putting up there, but he's reading the comments. Like if you were thinking that he was fakely reading the comments, he would like every single comment, but he's not doing that. He's taking a look at the comments and he's trying to provide everything for the comments. Now, here's another thing. I'm just tired of people trying to put him on the same level as Stevo, Lumi, Hashi, and Alan. He is nowhere near skilled as they are, and it's irritating. It seems like more like, why are you just comparing him to these other people when he's just trying to be good for him? He's trying to be good for the people that watch his channel. Some people think he's amazing. Some people want, like, when they see him in gameplay, some of his fans be like, "Yo, FTK, I love your videos, man." Like, stop doing that. Don't compare when you're actually doing something absolutely stupid in regards to comparing him with other people. Maybe it's just you being salty. Maybe it's just you not understanding the idea that maybe he doesn't care. He just wants to play Overwatch. He wants to do, play with the fans. He wants to have fun with the fans. He wants to go ahead and do everything with the fans. But then at one point, you want to go ahead and berate the guy. You want to make him feel bad for doing so. If you didn't like him, you don't have to fucking like him. But at one point, when you go ahead and take away the credit that he's doing, just because you're just like, you want to compare him with other people, then that's absolutely fucking ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. You know what, guys? But that's all I gotta say. Just make sure to go ahead and subscribe to the EHG community. Definitely turn on your notifications where we get new streams and new videos set out. Definitely go ahead and subscribe to FTKComputer. I like his channel. I think he's an amazing Overwatch player, especially where he plays with characters that usually don't get the pro status. Sometimes they don't get the picks. Sometimes they don't do a lot of crazy things in regards to playing as the characters, even don't have the highest pick rate. I would suggest going to his channel, subscribe to his channel. Make sure to take a look at his channel. It's absolutely ridiculous that this person had to get on Reddit to try to berate this man, this person. And, I don't understand. I think it's absolutely ridiculous. I think people should be ashamed of themselves. But, definitely subscribe to the EHG community. Definitely turn on your notifications when we get new streams and new videos set out. Definitely join us on our Discord and our Facebook channel. And make sure to subscribe to my rates in the description. If you're looking for any type of commission work, by all means, go ahead and follow Randall20XX on his Instagram, his Twitch, and his Facebook. And then you'll get any type of great commission work based off of comic books, video games, or anything you have on mind. Excuse me, sorry, I can't speak today. Make sure to go to teespring.com/cycleworld and take a look at the merchandise from t-shirts, coffee mugs, wall decorations, and also beach towels. And then with that, you could go ahead and purchase these t-shirts being shown up here. Go to Cycle World Gaming on Twitch and make sure to follow Cycle World Gaming, and make sure to follow Cycle World Art on Instagram. Make sure to follow Rose on Forbidden Love, which is an Instagram, and Rose on his YouTube channel. One of my favorite songs from him, I'm all out today. One of my favorite songs from him would be Aura or Hypnosis. By all means, leave a like on those videos. And make sure to follow Travis Brown on his Instagram and his Twitter, which have links to his SoundCloud and Spotify. One of my favorite songs from Travis Brown is Letting Go, which you can purchase on iTunes right now. Make sure to go ahead and make a nice purchase for that song. It's a really good EDM song, something that I would enjoy, and sometimes I play during my streams. And finally, go ahead and follow Captain Kairos at twitch.tv/Captain Cairo and take a look at his merchandise on neonpublic.net, which goes from beanies, t-shirts, sweatpants, wall decorations, flip-flops, and pretty much any other things that you have in mind. Alright, guys, but this was an episode of another podcast. By all means, it was just to defend FTK Computer as a person who subscribed to his channel, and a person who likes his channel, and a person who was willing to help out his channel. By all means, go ahead and subscribe to him. But this is your boy CrazyMaze98, aka Nicholas Morales, founder of the EHG community, and stay tuned for another episode of the EHG podcast.